Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'd like to ask everyone to stand for the processional of faculty and students, please. Y'all can wave, go ahead. to the end. Where's the last one? Here he comes. Good. Okay, everyone can please be seated. Welcome to the College of Agricultural Environmental Sciences Spring Graduation Recognition Ceremony. My name is Dean Kopsel, and I am the Associate Dean for Academic and Faculty Affairs for the college. Today is what the University of Georgia is all about. Because our college is a close-knit community within a larger university, we felt it only fitting to take a separate special time to honor you students who have graduated from the University of Georgia this spring semester 2025. We are so pleased to have the chance to give special individual recognition to each of our graduates, to say to you congratulations and best wishes, to say to the faculty, thank you for doing such a great job of educating these students, and to say to the parents, grandparents, family members, and friends of our graduates, thank you for your support and for sharing such a special gift, these students, for the time that we have had with them. At this time, I would like to introduce members of the college administration and faculty. I will ask those introduced, please stand and remain standing until all are introduced, and that you hold your applause until that time. Let me introduce our Dean and Director of CAES, Dr. Nick Place, Assistant Dean of Academic and Faculty Affairs, Dr. Doug Bailey, Director of the Institute of Plant Breeding, Genetics, and Genomics, and representing the CAES Office of Research, Dr. Wayne Parrott, Associate Dean of Extension, Dr. Mike Tays. Will the department heads and faculty of the college please stand as a group? You will meet each department head later in the program when we recognize our graduates. Thank you all for joining us today on this special occasion and for the important role that you play in our college. At this time, I invite Dr. Doug Bailey to the podium to give the invocation.
Let's bow our heads. Heavenly Father, we gather today to offer thanks to you for the gift of these students, for the support of their families and friends, and for the guidance and knowledge imparted to them by our faculty. Please keep them under your care and guide and bless their lives. Amen. At this time, I would like to ask Dean Nick Place to the podium to share some welcoming remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Bailey, and good afternoon, or actually good evening, and it is great to be with you here today. So to all of our graduates, your family and friends and distinguished faculty and staff, and everyone who has gathered with us today. Welcome to the Spring Convocation for the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. This is a very special day, and I'm honored to be part of it. Let me start where I should. Congratulations, class of 2025. Great job, good for you. So today is a celebration of your hard work, your grit, and remarkable journey that brought you to this moment. Graduation is often seen as a finish line, and in many ways it is. The late nights, the early mornings, the pressure, the group projects that tested both your patience and your diplomacy, they're behind you now. You've earned this moment. But this day is more than an ending. It's a beginning. And as with most beginnings, it brings unknowns. Let's be honest, the world you're stepping into is complex. It's unpredictable. It's a time marked by global change, economic uncertainty, environmental challenges, political shifts, and emerging technologies transforming how we live and how we work. You're graduating into a world that demands more than just knowledge. It demands resilience. And I know you have it because you've already proven it. Think back over your time here at UGA in our college. How many times did you face circumstances that felt impossible? Maybe it was trying to pass a class that pushed every limit you had. Maybe it was balancing school, work, and personal challenges, wondering if you'd ever get to choose between making rent and buying your textbooks. Maybe it was facing loss, isolation, or uncertainty, but yet still showing up. If there's one thing I know about our CAES students, it's this: you are not easily shaken. You have built resilience, and that is what will carry you forward. I myself graduated from college in 1984. I know you have a hard time believing that. And much like you all, I was looking at a really uncertain future. I had studied dairy husbandry, which we don't even have now, and married my wife, Deb, and we were both in college. All along, I planned to return to my parents' dairy farm in Pennsylvania and to work there full time. If any of you know anything about farming in the 1980s, you know it wasn't exactly an ideal time to be in the business. Input costs and interest rates were extremely high, commodity prices were low, and things were hard all around for producers in most family operations, basically as it is right now in many cases. About a year into working on the farm, I had a moment of realization in that there was simply not enough money in the dairy operation to support both my family, which now included a daughter, and my parents. So I had to start working in sales to make ends meet, and while still helping my parents out on the farm where I could, but things were still really tight. Then one day, a local farmer who I worked with encouraged me to apply for an open position in extension. Now, this was something I never considered. I was certainly familiar with extension and what they did because of the farm, but I hadn't seen myself ever leaving the farm to work in some other field. But I decided to apply and see what happened, mostly because I knew I had to find a better way to support my family, but also because my sales job really was not sparking much of an interest. Very, very long story short, I got the job and really never looked back. And that one decision, the choice to see an open door and walk through it, has led me to a career that I love and a life that I've thoroughly enjoyed with my family. Ultimately, that one decision has led me to where I am today at the University of Georgia. I tell you this not because I had it figured out, but actually because I didn't have it figured out. I tell you this to remind you that it's okay to not know exactly where you're going, as long as you keep going and that you are resilient. You will face challenges that test your plans, your patience, and sometimes even your purpose. But I believe in your ability to not just withstand these moments, but to grow through them, to pivot, to persevere, to adapt with courage and heart. Because that's what you've already done here, and that's what this world really needs at this time. At CAES, we don't just prepare students for careers, we prepare you for a world that's hungry for critical thinking, for leadership, for innovation, and compassion. A world that needs people who can feed and help communities, steward natural resources, and face hard problems head on. We have seen your resilience in the classroom, in the field, through internships, and ultimately in every challenge you've met with persistence rather than defeat. I know that certainly gives me hope, because if you can thrive in these unpredictable years of college, you can thrive in whatever comes next. You don't need to have all the answers today, as I didn't, and it's okay to feel a little unsure. That doesn't mean you're not ready. It means you're human, and it means you're stepping into something very real. Here's what I believe. You were made for this moment, not in spite of the challenge, but because of them. And wherever you're headed, whether it's production, policy, research, education, medicine, or a path that really hasn't revealed itself yet, you're just carrying on the degree, and you're carrying purpose. Growing food that sustains families, facilitating meaningful connections in the hospitality industry, protecting fragile ecosystems, supporting the next generation of producers. So here's my challenge to y'all. Keep asking questions, keep pushing boundaries, keep choosing courage, especially when it's hard. Look for doors of opportunity, stay grounded in the purpose that brought you to CAES, the desire to make a difference and the belief that you can, because you can and you will. You have the knowledge, you have the heart, and above all, you have the strength that comes from having weathered storms and you have come out stronger. You have been part of something bigger here at UGA and our college, and that's a land grant mission that has been transforming lives and communities for over 200 years. And now, that legacy is yours to carry forward. As you step out in this next chapter, do it with pride, do it with purpose, and you know that this college, this university, and this Bulldog family will always be behind you, cheering you on. Class of 2025, rise to the moment. Lead with resilience. Keep growing, keep reaching, and never stop believing in your power to make a difference. Congratulations, and go Dogs!
All right, thank you for those inspiring words, Dean Place. And fear not, most of us here have graduated in what the students refer to as the previous century. At this time, it is my pleasure to invite Miss Gracie James Grimes to the podium to make a few personal comments. Gracie is the college's Nesbeth Flat Outstanding Senior this year. She is from Metter, Georgia, and will graduate from our college with a major in Animal and Dairy Sciences and minor in Agribusiness and Management. Gracie has been accepted into UGA's College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences graduate program and intends to pursue a master's degree in agricultural leadership, education, and communication. I would like to ask Gracie's family to stand and be recognized at this time. As I welcome Gracie to the podium, I want to tell her that we are very happy that she is going to stay in our college and grace us with her presence for the next several years. We know that she's going to be successful in whatever she's going to do, but we're going to have her for another few years in the college. So Gracie, the podium's yours.
Thomas Edison once said, "Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work." If there's one thing that our time in this college has proven, it's that we are not afraid of hard work. From pulling all-nighters and juggling labs, internships, and part-time jobs, to staying involved in clubs, organizations, friendships, and everything in between, we have been putting on those overalls every single day. We showed up, we did the work, and we are here today because of it. My name is Gracie James Grimes, and I stand here today as a proud graduate of the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. But before I say we did it, I want to talk about the work behind it. 4 years ago, when I first arrived at the University of Georgia, I was a proud member of my community, my local Primitive Baptist Church, a 4-time Master 4-H'er, a recipient of the Georgia FFA state degree, a sister, a daughter, a granddaughter, a niece, and a friend. I remember thinking about how excited I was to go off to my dream school, but also thinking, how could I possibly do any more than I've already done? What other opportunities could there be? Little did I know that arriving with my curiosity, a deep passion for agriculture, and a willingness to say yes would change my life in the best way possible and shape my entire college career. Saying yes didn't always look so glamorous as it does moving into your freshman year dorm. Sometimes it looked like 3 a.m. van rides to meat judging competitions and 6 a.m. practices, or having your entire arm inside of a cow for a class assignment. Sometimes it meant standing in front of strangers representing CAES at various events, or packing your entire life into a couple of suitcases and moving to Washington, D.C. to work on agricultural policy. But every yes led to something bigger. When I said yes to becoming a CAES ambassador, I thought I was just giving tours and talking to students about the college that I loved. What I didn't realize was I was stepping into a network of passionate students and alumni who truly believe in the mission of this college and who have taught me to lead with authenticity. When I joined the CAES Student Philanthropy Council, I said yes to serving from behind the scenes, writing thank you cards, making phone calls to donors, and sharing student stories. It was work that reminded me of the power of gratitude and that generosity fuels opportunity. When I applied to be a first cohort CAES Rural Scholar, I didn't know what was ahead, but I said yes to representing the rural community that raised me. That opportunity allowed me to see firsthand the unique challenges that rural communities face and the immense power that agriculture has to uplift and sustain them. Then there was the University of Georgia meat judging team, an opportunity I almost said no to. However, through the encouragement of an animal and dairy science professor and the coaches of the team, I said yes, and it changed everything. I found community, friendship in my teammates, discipline, and a kind of focus that I never knew I had. It led me to place first in lamb judging and 6th overall individual at the national contest, a moment that proved hard work truly does pay off when no one's watching, and taught me to never underestimate myself. When I joined the Young Farmers and Ranchers Club and eventually served on the executive committee, I said yes to connecting students to real-world agriculture. And in Block and Bridle and the Great Southland Stampede Rodeo, I said yes to being a part of an organization that continues to connect our campus to the heart of agriculture. And I realized that community isn't just built overnight. It's built by those who show up year after year to put on the overalls and to do the work. Saying yes to being a Georgia Farm Bureau Federation ambassador meant becoming a part of an inaugural group representing Georgia agriculture. I had no roadmap or past experience, only a belief that young people can shape policy and the perception of agriculture. That yes opened doors that I never imagined possible. And then came one of my biggest yeses, working in Congressman Sanford Bishop's office as the Congressional Agricultural Fellow. I said yes to walking into rooms where I was the youngest, newest, the most unsure, but I left with confidence, perspective, and a front row seat to the shaping of agricultural policy. It was hard work and a different style of overalls than I was used to, but then again, opportunity almost always is. Becoming an American Royal Scholar, only one of 10 in the nation, came from a leap of faith too. A faith in sharing my story, a faith in the work I believe in, and saying yes to this connected me to a national community of leaders. Even at Rock Eagle 4-H Center, where I taught archery and herpetology one summer and led the high ropes the next, I said yes to shaping young minds and letting them teach me in return. I said yes to leadership, mentorship, and sometimes wearing costumes in 100-degree heat. Finally, and what cannot go unmentioned, is that throughout all of this, I worked in the CAES Office of Development and Alumni Relations, where I learned how to steward relationships and understand the value of what we build here. not just academically, but emotionally, financially, and generationally. Every yes I've said, every opportunity I've taken was never mine alone. Behind every step forward was a strong team of support, mentors who believed in me before I believed in myself, friends who showed up when I couldn't do it alone, family who reminded me why I started and are here today to celebrate with me, my faith in Jesus Christ, and a whole list of loved ones that, while are no longer here to cheer us on physically, are our biggest cheerleaders up above. I also want to express my deepest gratitude to the University of Georgia for an unforgettable 4 years at this incredible institution. To the Animal and Dairy Science Department, thank you for always believing in me and equipping me with a wealth of knowledge that I will carry into every step of my future. And finally, to the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences, thank you for trusting a small-town girl from Metter, Georgia, to be a part of your story, to represent you, and for every opportunity you have given me along the way. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. So to my fellow graduates, this moment isn't just the reward, it's the launch pad. We've worn the overalls, we've done the work, and now we're ready for the opportunities ahead, even if they don't always come with a title, trophy, or a roadmap. My challenge to you is this: keep saying yes. Say yes to the long hours, the unexpected chances, the scary steps. Say yes to the messy, unglamorous, meaningful work that builds character and opens doors. Say yes when it's hard, especially when it's hard, because opportunity, it's out there. You just have to be willing to show up, put on your overalls, get your hands a little dirty, and let every opportunity become a stepping stone for everything that you were ever meant to do. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it. And as always, go Ag Dogs.
Thank you, Gracie, and congratulations again. Now for what you've all been waiting for. We will begin to recognize our candidates. Dean Place, please take your position on the stage to greet our graduates. We are going to proceed by department and ask that all graduates from majors assigned to each of the departments in our college, bachelor's, master's, and doctorates, to stand and come forward. The department head or representative will greet each student as they cross the stage. Students, please give me your card and I'll announce your name. If your name is often mispronounced, like mine often is, please feel free to put some pronunciation guides on the cards for myself and Dr. Bailey. We'll recognize each of you in turn. After we recognize you, please move off to the right side of the stage until all the students from your department have been recognized. Students will then assemble for a traditional departmental photo. Friends and family are welcome to come forward at that time to take pictures. Please hold applause until all students in each department have been recognized. We will begin with the Department of Agricultural and Applied Economics. Dr. Colson is already at the middle of the stage, so he's ahead of me. He's going to be there to greet his graduates. Will the graduates from the Department of Agricultural and Applied Economics please stand and make your way to the podium? The following candidates for the BSA in Agribusiness: Tyler Patrick Akers, Carolyn Alyssa Asthurst, James Alexander Brennan, Jr., Nina Celeste Braun, cum laude, Jenna Lee Bruce, second major, Agricultural and Applied Economics, cum laude, Laura Elizabeth Collins, Jacob Paul Davis, Josephine Claire Evans, Cager Lloyd Flowers, second major, Agricultural and Applied Economics, Kylie Brooke Godby, second major, Agricultural and Applied Economics, Camden Riley Grady. Ainsley Kate Greer. Billy Anderson Harden. Dalton Hunter Henriott, second major, Agricultural and Applied Economics. Seth Thomas Lowry. McKinley Reed McCard, cum laude. Nathan Sean McKinney, magna cum laude. William M. Miller. Elisa Dawn Ocheng. Andrew James Porras. Harrison William Reese. Paige Alexis Rodriguez. Grace Chandler Kennedy Ryan, magna cum laude. Christian Ray Stoner, magna cum laude. Megan Gabrielle Nola Stuber. Grayson J. Swindell. Sydney Aniston Trawick, cum laude. Meta Margaret Ugetto, second major, Agricultural and Applied Economics. Dalton James Vasquez. Olivia Lane Wheeler. The following candidates for the BSA in Agricultural and Applied Economics: Helen Belletta. J. Mannery Ford, Certificate International Agriculture. Joseph Alexander Waters. The following are candidates in the BSA in Hospitality and Food Industry Management: Haynes Jordan Baker. Cameron Ann Barch, magna cum laude. Emma Matthews Bell, cum laude. Grace Catherine Cardy. Brenna Alexandria Clark, summa cum laude. Mary Wesley Connor. Cassidy Faith Culpepper. Mary Claire Daniel. Jessica Caitlin DiNardo, summa cum laude. Madison Noel Emig. Tamara Rain English. Sophia Frances Rose Escobedo. Faye Ann Fujinski, cum laude. Trevor Jed Hickson, cum laude. Hannah Faith Karshna, magna cum laude. Emma Elizabeth Lucas. Amy Wen, magna cum laude. Jasmine Palacios. Maya Potts, summa cum laude. Isabella Grace Sovino, first honor graduate, summa cum laude. Abigail Madison Scribner, cum laude. Mary Ella Wright. The following are candidates for the BS/ES in Environmental Economics and Management. Eleanor Grace Bass. Isabel Grace Dieterle. Catherine Louise Gilk, first honor graduate, summa cum laude. Isabel Jolie Hahn, summa cum laude with honors. Bianca Camille Jones, summa cum laude. Kaylee Nicole Letson, first honor graduate, summa cum laude. William Daniel Martinez. Lauren Michelle Perlis, cum laude with honors. Mary Margaret Rains, cum laude. Autumn Starbird, summa cum laude. The following are candidates for the Master of Agribusiness degree. Catherine Grace Brumley, Major Advisor, Dr. Daniel Raymer. Saitija Pabati, Major Advisor, Dr. Benjamin Campbell. Sean Thomas Snary, Major Advisor, Dr. William Secor. The following is a candidate for the Masters of Science in Agricultural and Applied Economics. Sushant Kafli, Major Advisor, Dr. Theodore McAvoy. Now we'll pause for a brief moment for the departmental photo. Yeah, friends and family members, come up and take a picture if you'd like. Okay, everybody, to get them to smile real big, let's congratulate our graduates from the Department of Agricultural and Applied Economics. Thank you, graduates. Please make your way back to your seats. Okay, at this time, I would like to invite Dr. Jennifer Waldeck, head of the Department of Agricultural Leadership, Education, and Communication, to come to the front of the stage. Okay, everybody's there. Will the graduates of the Department of Agricultural Leadership, Education, and Communications please stand and make their way to the podium? The following are candidates for the BSA in Agricultural Communication. Zane Davidson Barrow, cum laude. Mariana Mackenzie Bentley, cum laude.
Good, how are you? Are you going to cheer for me?
Sure. Eliza Jane Glover.
I forgot to put my thing, so they wrote it.
Okay, thank you. Is it Lila Catherine Higginbotham, magna cum laude. Kaylee Ann Kazis, summa cum laude. Madeline Grace Kirk. Maddie Jane Mashburn, summa cum laude. Casey Joyce Romo, cum laude. Sally Catherine Shepard. Madison Taylor Welch. Ashlyn Rose White, cum laude. The following are candidates for the BSA in Agricultural Education. Emily Grace Brooke Powell, summa cum laude. Mary Taylor Burns, magna cum laude. Ainsley Lynn Davenport, magna cum laude. Emily Rose Free. Brianna Leach, excuse me. Abigail Marie Sowers. The following are candidates for the Master of Science in Agricultural Leadership, Education, and Communication. Morgan Jones Bass, Major Advisor, Dr. Alexa Lamb. Riley O'Meara Beecham, Major Advisor, Dr. Jessica Holt. Brian Edward Bradford, Major Advisor, Dr. Kevin Lamb. The following are candidates for the PhD degree in Agricultural Leadership, Education, and Communication. Dr. Jessica Nicole Fife, Major Advisor, Dr. Barry Kroom. Andrews Iden, Major Advisor, Dr. Kevin Lamb. Okay, we'll pause again for the departmental photo. All right, once again, let's get them to smile. Congratulate our graduates from the Department of Agricultural Leadership, Education, and Communication. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Frances Fluharty, head of the Department of Animal and Dairy Science, to come to the front of the stage. Okay, will the graduates of the Department of Animal and Dairy Sciences please stand and make their way to the podium? The following are candidates for the BS in Animal Biosciences. Allison Louise Adams. Alexandra Marie Anderson. Olivia Jade Bellotti, magna cum laude. Laura Kate Bennett, magna cum laude. Tristan Shea Bowling. Jax Ella Jane Bound. Lawson Wood Brinkley, magna cum laude, second major, biological science. Jamie Burdett. Sarah Brooke Carter, summa cum laude. Philip Michael Cloud III. Stella Ann Cronin, magna cum laude. Savannah R. Couchard. Evan Tapley Davis, second major, biological science, magna cum laude. Danielle Nicole DeMarco, cum laude. Melanie Fox. Sarah Subin Hahn, summa cum laude. Jenna Noel Hargett. Cameron Elizabeth Harris, second major, biological science, magna cum laude. Lucas Brent Henson. Morgan Taylor Johnson, summa cum laude. Abigail Lynn Laurie. Bailey Elizabeth Letchis. Logan Kathleen Lewis. Courtney Simone Martin, cum laude. Renee Matson, second major, biological science, cum laude. Bailey Joan May, summa cum laude. Shay Catherine McNamara. Adriana Fernandez Mendez. Taylor Murray. Natalie Rose Newton, summa cum laude. Rebecca Lynn Osterly, second major, biological science. Caitlin Ann Parker, magna cum laude. Ava Sarah Perlman, cum laude with honors. Angela Mareka Reimert, magna cum laude. Natalie Amanda Rodriguez. Destiny Jerica Royster, second major, biological science. Bryce Nolan Stewart, cum laude. Georgia Ray Stinchcomb. Jillian Bell Stool, cum laude. Campbell Avery Turcott, second major biological science. Chloe Lee Vernado, second major biological science, magna cum laude. Julia Nicole Verdoli. Ryan Lauren White. Emily Reese Wyatt, summa cum laude. Mary Lee Yurdy, summa cum laude with honors. The following are candidates for the BS in Regenerative Biosciences. Renaya Gloria Francis Adi. Samantha Gabriela Garcia, second major applied biotechnology, summa cum laude with honors. David Charles John Jr., cum laude. Summer Corrine Jones. Carly Autumn Major, second major biological science, summa cum laude. Lee Catherine McCarthy, magna cum laude. Helen Michaela Menard, cum laude. Kara Margie Rather, magna cum laude. Oh, Kara Margie Rather, magna cum laude. Aiden Strelekis, second major applied biotechnology, summa cum laude with highest honors. The following are candidates for the BSA in Animal and Dairy Science. Daisy Grace Colquitt, cum laude. Gracie James Grimes, cum laude. Elizabeth Ashley Harris, summa cum laude. Nicole Anthula Embilot, magna cum laude. Kylie Marie Jeffries. Josie Marie Leatherman, cum laude. Elizabeth Grace Meadows. Macy Danielle Taylor. Michaela Frances Yates. Okay, we'll pause again for a departmental photo. All right, let's get them to smile again. Give a round of applause for our graduates for the Department of Animal and Dairy Science.
At this time, I invite Dr. Jody Johnson Maynard, head of the Department of Crop and Soil Science, to come to the front of the stage, please. And will the graduates of the Department of Crop and Soil Science please stand and make their way to the podium? The following are candidates for the BSA in Agri-Science and Environmental System. Susanna Rady Berg, magna cum laude. James Allen Gibbs, Jr., second major, Environmental Resource Science. Elizabeth Carlin Griggs, Peyton Carrington Jackson, David Todd Singletary, magna cum laude. Peyton Alexis Worsham, cum laude. The following are candidates for the BSES in Environmental Resource Science. Arwen Grace Coy, summa cum laude with honors. Lauren Elizabeth Durkin. Alexa Hayden Morrison, cum laude. Johanna Nordwall, first honors graduate, summa cum laude with honors. The following are candidates for the Masters of Science in Crop and Soil Science. Miller Wirt Hayes, Major Professor Dr. Wesley Porter. Pramod Hegde, Major Professor Dr. Nandita Gar. Hrithik Mangla, Major Professor Dr. Andrew Patterson. The following are candidates for the PhD in Crop and Soil Science. Emily Krantz Bedwell, Major Professor Dr. George Validas. Eric Garman Bagitsky, Major Professor Dr. Gerald Henry. G. Julie Wong, Major Professor Dr. Gerald Henry. Please join me in giving these graduates a round of applause. I invite Dr. Chris Brayman, head of the Department of Entomology, to come to the front of the stage, please. And will the graduates of the Department of Entomology please stand and make their way to the podium? The following are candidates for the BSAB in Applied Biotechnology. Rebecca Haley Butler. Zakiah Crawley, magna cum laude. Sarah Jeanette Hoover. Fatima Islam, cum laude. Isan Ka, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Grace Noonan, cum laude. Ashna Reddy Kayla, summa cum laude. Ruvi Vijay Patel, second major, biological sciences, magna cum laude. Julianne Louise Patterson, magna cum laude with honors. Jameson Amelie Payton, second major, biological science. Alexa Pear. Hadley Chopin Pinkerton. Yash Sujan, cum laude. Catherine Gazelle Souza. Jaitan Chowdhury Sunkara. Sari Sneha Vulabha Josula, magna cum laude with high honors. Indus Kamal Wasti, cum laude. Sydney Reese Young. Eric Zhang, cum laude. The following are candidates for the BSES in entomology. Markella Howard, second major, biological science. Seth Elliott Kinberg. Patrick Ryan Mendoza, magna cum laude. Please join me in congratulating these graduates from the Department of I invite Dr. Faith Kritzer, the representative from the Department of Food Science and Technology, to come to the front of the stage, please. And will the graduates of the Department of Food Science and Technology please stand and make your way to the podium? The following are candidates for the BSA in Food Science. Dylan Charles Bazell. Mingzhen Tsai. Kyla Mikhail Nosilla. Reed Cotton Robertson. Elizabeth Delane Ward, cum laude. I-Hu Wu. The following are candidates for the Master of Food Science. Kayude Tayiwu, Dr. Joseph Usak, Major Professor. Congratulations to our graduates. I invite Dr. Wayne Parrott, Director of the Institute of Plant Breeding, Genetics, and Genomics, to come to the front of the stage, please. And will the graduates from the Institute of Plant Breeding, Genetics, and Genomics stand and make their way to the podium? Last call. Here they go. Wayne, I wasn't going to leave you hanging. The following are candidates for the PhD in Plant Breeding, Genetics, and Genomics. Youngjun Yu, Major Professor, Dr. Dongling Zhang. I invite Dr. Leo Lombardini, head of the Department of Horticulture, to come to the front of the stage, please. And will the graduates of the Horticulture Department please stand and make their way to the podium? The following are candidates for the BSA in Horticulture: Garrett Lane Abercrombie, summa cum laude. Hannah Margaret Becker, Certificate in International Agriculture, magna cum laude. David Lamar Cooper III. Abigail Lee Cushing, cum laude. Sarah France, magna cum laude. Kayla Jaslyn Keith, magna cum laude. Garrett King. Angel Elizabeth McDaniel. Kate Mraz, magna cum laude. The following are candidates for the Master of Science in Horticulture: Bailey Ann Rayfield, Major Professor Dr. Lenny Wells. Congratulations to our horticulture graduates. I invite Dr. Harold Sherm, head of the Department of Plant Pathology, to come to the front of the stage, please. And will the graduates of the Department of Plant Pathology please stand and make their way to the podium? Harold, you get a pass. Lastly, I'd like to invite Dr. Todd Applegate, head of the Department of Poultry Science, to come to the front of the stage. And will the graduates of the Department of Poultry Science please stand and make their way to the podium?
I give this to you?
Yes, you do.
When do I walk?
After I read your name, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. The following are candidates for the BSA in Animal Health: Evelyn Grace Denard, magna cum laude. Grace Vigtel, summa cum laude. The following are candidates for the BSA in Avian Biology: Ansley Page Jackson. Olivia Grace King. Tiana Pauline Ramey, second major, biological science. Daisy Rodriguez, second major, biological science. Laurel Marion Seberg, second major, biological science, magna cum laude. The following are candidates for the BSA in biological science. Jennifer Layla Alaverdiava, cum laude. Mariah Lee Arnold, cum laude. Maria Rain Austin. Mary Grace Bacon. Grady McGuire Beach, first honor graduate, summa cum laude with honors. Emerson Grace Biuset. Madeline Lee Butler, cum laude. Rebecca Carol Carter. Alexis Sky Cox, cum laude. Caroline Elizabeth Crawley, cum laude. Amber Joy Croyle, magna cum laude. Claire Marie Teresa Denbrock. Joelle Denise Dilks, cum laude. Madeline Joy Ellis, magna cum laude. Taylor Mackenzie Frederick, summa cum laude. Ariolua Ganiju. Pace Matthews Halter, Jr. Gage McCain Hansman. Dorothy Margaret Herb. Carly Harper Hillier. Camden Tate Hinkleman. Kayla Angelica Hodges, cum laude. Ava Rose Hooley. Raleigh Grayson Hooper, cum laude. Adam Michael Haas, magna cum laude. Caitlin Mary Rose Shung. Jennifer Elise Johns. Andrew Macaulay Johnson, magna cum laude. Dawson Allen Burnett Jordan, first honor summa cum laude with honors. Brooke Rachel Katz, first honor graduate, summa cum laude. Harrison Everett Kennedy. Alexander Clark Ledbetter, cum laude. Nicholas Charles Lee, cum laude. Sarah Charlotte McAllister, summa cum laude. Catalina Martinez, cum laude. Avery Noel Mayhew. Marianne McCord, magna cum laude. Willard Emmett Miles, cum laude. Kennedy Lane Montfort, cum laude. Lilla Kate Morgan, summa cum laude with honors. Zaire Dion Morgan. Sydney Lynn Nix, magna cum laude. Ryan Elizabeth Norfleet. Hannah Parikh. Jia Jignesh Patel. Ariana Page Pennington, cum laude. Charles Edward Perry. Sarah Melody Piles, summa cum laude with honors. Kirsten Diane Rollerson, magna cum laude. Abigail Grace Reeser. Madison Severina Reynolds, magna cum laude. Diana Rodriguez. Mackenzie L. Sager. Maria Isabel Salazar, magna cum laude. Claire Marie Schneider, magna cum laude. Preston Charles Schurmeyer. Kendall Morgan Simmons. Shrahita Rede Samsagar. Emma Merrill Von Haney with honors. Lauren Elizabeth Whitley. Sage Laurel Young, summa cum laude. The following is a candidate for the BSA in Poultry Science. Carter Edward Hart, cum laude. Antoinette J. Singbe, cum laude. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the Poultry Science Department.
Please join me in giving all of our graduates another round of applause. Well, that was great. For 2 hours in, you guys are really lively. Okay, this concludes the recognition of our candidates at this time. Are there any graduates whose name we did not call? Please stand and be recognized. Seeing none, we'll continue. Before I introduce my next speaker, I would like to give everybody in the audience a chance to participate. Will all those who are an alumnus of the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences please stand and be recognized at this time? All right, now the segue into our last speaker. I would like to introduce Carlton Self, the CAES Alumni Board President, double ag dog, having completed a BA in Political Science and Master of Agricultural Leadership, and currently the Mid-South Business Manager for John Deere Company, to bring greetings on behalf of the CAES Alumni Association. Carlton, please come to the stage.
Well, good evening, graduates. As you stand on the threshold of a new chapter in your lives, it is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you to the University of Georgia's College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences Alumni Association. Your journey here has been one of dedication, hard work, and resilience. You've not only gained knowledge and skills, but have also become part of a legacy that spans a lot of generations. The College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences has equipped you with the tools to make a meaningful impact in the world, and now as alumni, you carry forward this proud tradition. As you step into your professional lives, remember that you are not alone. Just as you were part of a close-knit college here, you're now part of a vast network of 20,000 alumni who are leaders, innovators, and change makers in their respective fields. But that vast network can be very close and very, very familial. Our Alumni Association is here to support you, to celebrate your achievements, and to help you stay connected with your alma mater and with your fellow graduates. And I encourage you, on behalf of the Alumni Association, to stay engaged, to share your experiences, and to contribute to the growth and success of the University of Georgia College of Agricultural and Environmental Science community, whether through mentorship, speaking to a class, or participating in alumni events. Your involvement is invaluable. Together, we can continue to advance the mission of our college and ensure healthy living can flourish. Congratulations again on your remarkable achievements. Welcome to the UGA College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences Alumni Association. We're excited to see the incredible things you will accomplish and are here to support you every step of the way. Thank you, and I'd be remiss if I didn't say thank you to the crowd. First, for being the guardrails that help these graduates get to this point this evening, but also because I've enjoyed you. You've been rowdy and colorful and fun. Thank you, and go Dogs.
All right, thank you, Carlton. He had a very long drive from Kentucky, so let's thank him one more time. At this time, I would like to recognize and thank those who helped make this recognition ceremony possible. First, I want to recognize our amazing staff in the Office of Academic and Faculty Affairs, the Office of Marketing and Communications, and the ambassadors for helping with tonight's ceremony. I'd also like to thank our members of our Office of Informational Technology for providing the live stream for this event for all of those who couldn't make it in person and are watching at home. Next, I would like to thank the CAES Alumni Association for providing gifts for our graduates and all they do to support our students during their time here. Graduates, your gifts are in the mail and will be waiting for you when you get home. A special thank goes out to our CAES Plant Growth Facility and our Office of Research for contributing to the beautiful greenery that make our ceremony beautiful and festive during this season. Next, I want to give special thanks to Jeff Wood from the Hodgkin School of Music and his brass ensemble for providing the wonderful music for today's ceremony. I would also like to thank the photographers from GradPack for capturing the photos of this special event, and they will be available on the website soon. Now I will ask all to remain seated while the platform party, faculty, and students process out of the hall. The recessional will exit to the left of the audience aisle. Once the faculty have departed, students please rise and follow the ambassador in the recessional. Once the students have departed, we stand adjourned. Thank you for attending tonight.
Careful on the stairs.